Hi, it's Angie here at Crafts at Home. In this tutorial I'll be showing you how to open and close jump rings and chain links. Here's what you're going to need. You need a selection of jump rings, chains. Here I've got a curb chain and a trace chain. You're going to need your clasps, bent nose pliers, chain nose pliers and flat nose pliers. Sometimes you won't use all three of these, sometimes you prefer two. Depends what you're working with and really what you need to be doing. First of all, I'm going to be showing you how to open a jump ring. When you get them, you'll see that they're slightly off from each other. So it's as simple as taking it either side and you twist one towards and one away from you. Simple twist of your wrists either way. That way you can add things onto it, just as a charm, and then you can add that simply to a bracelet. When you close them together, you do the opposite way to what you opened them, and you feel your ends rubbing together. Sometimes, depending on the thickness of the metal, you need to over push it so it ends up springing back and then it goes in a nice line. And then it's as simple as that, and that will attach on nicely. With your chains, it's a little bit different. With this one, especially the curb chain, because it's got a twist in the link, it's not always obvious. So you can see one end has got a very, very slight gap. So as you did with your jump rings, you take one side in each. Now, the natural way would be to push that one away from you and this one towards you. But I find if you do the opposite way, it holds its shape better and it actually gives you a bigger gap to work in. So then you just put your chain clasp on the end, and then as you did with the jump ring, you turn it back the opposite way. This is a slightly stronger metal than the jump ring, so it takes a little bit more force to put it into place, but you rub the ends together as I did with the jump ring, and there it is. It's nice and secure, and you've got your clasp on the end. So that's very simple. With your trace chain, you've got a much smaller chain to work with. You've got to always pick your chains according to what clasps you want to use. Sometimes it just won't be possible to use some as they're too big and bulky, or the chain is just too thin to be able to use. With this one, it's come apart slightly, so you just need to push it together. And there we go, nicely secured. One thing that you don't do to open these is you don't pull them apart. I'll show you here. If you do, you will lose your shape. And with you wanting a nice circular jump ring, you won't be able to get that back into a correct shape. So it won't be nice and circular again, and you'll just lose all formation. I'm just going to quickly show you how to do this. This is a closed loop that I made earlier. You can see these in my closed loop video, which I'll link here. And all you do to open these is you put your finger on the one end, and I use bent nose pliers because I find it a bit more comfortable, and you just twist away from you or towards, whatever's easier. You link it onto your chain, you clasp again and you turn back. And it's as simple as that, and you'll see it's closed neatly. If it has gone apart a little bit, you just put your pliers either side and just press together. Sometimes it will bend the wire, so you just need to straighten that out. You'll find a lot of my projects actually use your head pins or your eye pins with these, so it's a really good technique to learn very early on. So if you want to have a look at the link here, it's got not only the pliers that we've been using here today, but all the other ones. It just gives you a brief info about all of what you can use. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this tutorial and found it useful, then please click like. Check out the related videos on screen, or to see my others or be notified of the latest uploads, please subscribe to the channel by clicking on the link. Any questions or suggestions for further videos, then please use the comment section. Bye for now.